Now, where to be seen and what to be seen in. Find out what's hot and what's not.
Welcome back to the CLUBAVISION tour with me, Janine, for another full-on and fun-packed show. So what have we got for you mad heads this week? We'll dip our toes in the steamy waters of Bass Karanga at the Pavilion, chat to the figurine himself, Carl Cox, catch up with the Club On Magazine's dance chart, and then progress to time in Derby. Up for it!
Hoi, I'm Brandon Blogg. You're watching CLUBAVISION and I'm at Karanga. Hoi.
The West Country is no longer the preserve of scrumpy swilling yokels, but stylish young clubbers who like nothing better than dressing up to the nines, jumping in the motor and heading off in quest of fun and frivolity. Most of the time they're trailing Karanga, which since 1994 has set up camp in all manner of venues. And tonight it's here at the Pavilion in Bath. So let's go and see what's bubbling. Introduce yourselves.
I'm Tim Lucy, the promoter of Karanga.
And I'm Ben Hudson, one of the resident DJs.
Ah, Tim and Ben, the Karanga men. So how long's Karanga been going?
Well, we're coming up to 5 years, which will be in May. We're doing our 5th birthday down here. We've got Judge Jules and Pool playing, so we're looking forward to that.
And of course you'll be playing because you're the resident here.
Yeah, usually do the warm-up here, but we do a couple of events, and I play at the later events there as well. But no, I always do the warm-up here, and it's good because I know the crowd and know what they're expecting to get them going.
The West Country, especially Bristol, has been known for fairly left-field parties, but you've decided to book all house DJs. Why is this?
Well, we've been doing that since, '94, and it's worked, and we know that there is a crowd out there that likes that sort of music, and pretty much we like to think that we're the best in the area, really, And we've done various venues over the last 5 years, and obviously the Bath Pavilion is where we started, and we try and do this about 8 times a year, but then we sort of branch out. We do the Tropicana and Weston Supermare and a few places in Bristol. We try and do it in the last Friday of the month to make it regular, and people look out for when it's going to be happening and where it's going to take place.
It adds a real bit of spice to the night as well. When we first did the Tropicana and subsequent gigs there as well, it's just absolutely brilliant. People couldn't believe it. They're dancing in this venue that's like a traditional holiday sort of old people's type of place, and there we are dancing away around the swimming pools and stuff. It's absolutely brilliant. I really enjoyed it. It's good party feeling to it.
Yeah, I mean the other thing, we actually sell most of our tickets in advance. So people have to make the effort, go to the shop to buy the tickets, and then come on, and we do make some events ticket only, just to stop sort of people just turn up on the door.
What have you got planned for the rest of the year?
We're doing about 8 more here, I think. We're doing an event in Bristol, at a new venue called the Powerhouse, which is 2 rooms for sort of 1,200 people. We've started a weekly, just Ben and Andy playing every week in Swindon.
Really just Ben and Andy. It's a brilliant night. It's a really good night we have actually. Yeah. It's going really good. We've got our own crowd going there. And we've built it up, and they know what to expect, and we know what to expect to them. We've got a good loyal crowd down there. It's a good night actually.
Yeah. You actually promoted the clubs as well. Which ones do you promote?
Yeah, we promote Babylon, which is the biggest club in Bath, 600 capacity every Saturday. Ben and Andy play there, and a few other local DJs, sort of up and coming. And we've been doing that since last summer, September in the last '98. And it's going really well. I mean, we're selling out every week now, which is good, and it's great that homegrown talent, and it's working.
Local one from Bath. My name's Thomas.
Avril.
Hello!
I'm Kate.
I'm Rachel. How did you all meet?
I used to work with Donna and I'm going out with Steve, unfortunately.
It's nice to see all my old friends again.
I'm from Melksham in Wiltshire.
I'm from Taunton.
What makes a good night for you?
Dance, basically. The music, dancing, drinking, everything else, anything you want to do.
Whenever it's in Bath I come down.
Yeah.
And we go to the one over in Weston Super Mare, like sometimes when we're feeling crazy.
Do you usually come here?
No.
Why not?
I don't like it.
It's a great night. Get down here, have a bit of a dance, have a boogie, see all your mates. Top night.
Are there any nice guys in here tonight?
Loads. Really nice.
Yeah, quite a few.
Every Karanga that I've been, I've worn it.
Why is that?
Because it keeps my brains in and the beat keeps going.
A bit of a mover.
Well, I'll do a little bit now and again, but not too much.
Don't come for the name, just come to have a good time.
I've never seen these two girls before in my life.
Liar!
Well, I'm looking out for you, darling.
Woo! They call us hot and juicy.
Tony's house rocks.
Where are you going?
I'm going back to Tony's house.
Alright.
I'm not going to be frigid.
What do you do for a good time?
A good time. Well, normally I spend my time in either Lush, Fest Club, Money Pennies, Gold's Kitchen.
Go to London.
Yeah.
Bagley's Studio. Excellent place.
I go to Cardiff, London, Bristol, Bath.
Bristol's good.
Where else do you go?
There's a little club around the corner.
What DJs do you like?
Judge Jules.
Why?
Bagging, basically.
DJ Punk Rock. DJ Crash. Well, I could go on.
Sasha, Seb Fontaine, the man, Judge Jules.
Brandon Block's been really good tonight, hasn't he? What sort of music do you like, girls?
Sort of hard house, drum and bass.
What do you think makes it a good night?
I don't really know. It's just everybody's up for a good time, having a good laugh, have a dance. Everybody's up for the same thing.
Are you on the pool tonight?
No, never on a pool, just out for a good sight.
I'd just like to say to all those people at home, why aren't you here? And I ain't come here for the cameras, I come here for all your people out there. Every mile is worthwhile, including yourself behind there. Thank you very much. Everybody, thank you.
Bye!
I'm with Brandon Block, otherwise known as the Blockster. You are notoriously known as a nutter.
I've toned down the caning. I don't know how nuts I am still. I'm pretty nuts.
Are you planning on enlarging it in Ibiza this year?
Well, I'm a bit larger, so I probably will. I'll probably be like a beached whale.
Because you and your partner in crime, Alex P, do the space parties. Are you doing some more of those this year?
We do some parties occasionally, one a year. I mean, last year I did the closing party at Manumission, which is pretty nuts. And so we try and do one a year if we can, but you know, it doesn't always come off. So we'd like to. But we've got our own residency starting on a Monday night in El Divino called Chic. We've got Sundance, Faux Bar started 2 weeks ago at the Velvet Rooms, which is our old club, which used to bring me and Lisa Loud. And Alex has joined us, and it's all going swimmingly.
What's the crowd like there?
Bonkers.
As bonkers as you look?
Worse.
Can that be possible?
Yeah, well, they have a bloody good go.
You and Alex P do a show on Kiss, which is the ultimate warm-up for London. How did that come about?
I think it was our antics, really, that just sort of, when we used to go and judge on the jury with Judge Jules, we were just so mad. It was, a lot of people said it was good fun to listen to. And I think it was 2 years ago. 2 years ago in Ibiza, someone was there in space in the morning. Gordon Mack was there, who was still at Kiss at the time. And I hadn't heard anything, and he came up in space and said, "Oh, by the way, you and Alex have got a show starting as soon as you get back." So hey! I started calling him Governor and everything. "Hey, Governor!" And getting the drinks in, so that was quite good fun, yeah.
Do you think it'd work on like a bigger radio station?
Of course it'd work on a big one.
That was a bit of a plug there for you.
No, not at all.
You've got huge success with your hit as well.
Yeah, thanks very much. It was quite a shock, actually. It went quite well, so...
You've been on the Top of the Pops.
Top of the Pops, TOTP, that was good fun.
Anna Dirk.
Anna Dirk. CDUK. I did, what was the other one? Pepsi Chant, yeah. Dr. Fox, and loads of interviews. Yeah, it was good fun.
Do you get a lot of groupies?
No, I don't know what they are.
No? You don't get girls chasing you down the street?
Oh, girls chasing me down? No, never do that. Never done that. I've given all that up.
Because of your success with the Blockster, will you be following this up with another track?
Yeah, the new single's called Groove Line. Yeah.
Groovy.
Groove Line. We're in negotiations for an album deal, which we're going to try and make as diverse as possible. It's not going to be like Blockster, which is going to be a bit of, because we all come from an old soul background and funk, so there's been hip-hop's getting quite good again. So we might try a bit of that and...
bit of a mixed vibe.
Yeah, that sort of thing. I mean, because I don't know if our dance albums actually sell as well as normal albums. I mean, we want to, just try a bit of I handle all the stuff we like doing.
When's that going to be out?
Oh, late summer, I suppose. Late summer, even later in the year, maybe.
What do you think of DJ now? Do you still have fun when you're doing it, or has it become a bit?
I love it. You know, it's just, I mean, the clubs are still really good. It's excellent everywhere you go. Is really excellent. I mean, I wouldn't know what else to do else anyway. No. I can't do builders anymore.
What about carpenter or something like that?
Well, I was going to think about cheap, but I'm not qualified. Probably
sheep herder.
Sheep rider.
Sheep rider. Hey!
I'm on the way to Wales, isn't it? Funny
What the Velcro gloves and wellies were for. I'm here with the man who's played for more top clubs than Paul Gascoigne, Seb Fontaine. You started off warming up at clubs like WAG and The Fridge for the likes of Jeremy Healy and Norman J.
Yeah, years and years ago, about 10 years ago. I used to be resident at The Fridge.
You're now the resident at Cream.
Yeah, it's going really well. We've had like 3,500 in like most of the weeks. It's been like really good. I mean, there's no doubt that, you know, it's one of the top clubs in the country, if not the.
You're really good friends with Tall Paul as well. How did you meet him?
Around Darren Stokes' house, actually, Teeley Street, which is a bit of a known party hangout. But we won't go into that, actually. But he's godfather to my kid and everything, so he's...
Herbie.
Yeah, little Herbs.
There's a little bit of a story behind what you called your son as well, isn't there? Is his name not Herbie Stamford Fontaine?
Yeah, Stamford after Stamford Bridge, because the Blues rule.
Did you want to call him Rude Hullet at one point?
No, not a chance. Never was he going to be called Rude Hullet.
Well, you like to play pranks on people, don't you?
We've been known to stitch a few people up.
Because you actually set someone up that was in Ibiza once. He's actually a friend of mine. You phoned him up. Live.
Liam, yeah, we stitched him up. I just give him the off chance call and I was asking about girls. How'd you get on with that girl last night? He was like, oh yeah, I smashed her and all this. And he was live on air, but he didn't know. But he knew it later on though. I don't think she was too happy though.
Is she listening?
I think we sent her a tape actually, just to make sure he got properly stitched up.
You're known for diamond hard house music. Have you ever been tempted to mellow out a bit?
Yeah, I do. I like a lot of deep stuff. I like a hell of a lot of deep stuff, but most people put you on kind of peak time, you know, that you're like a main DJ, and so you can't really play that then. I mean, I enjoy doing a warm-up, so I can play some of that stuff, but you know, I'd play that more if I was. It's no point playing it mid-set after you've come on after someone who's been banging the arse out of it, you know, because it's only just going to fall like a ton of bricks. You've got to carry it on.
At what point in your life did you decide that you wanted to be a DJ?
At no point. I never did. It just happened. When I started DJing, we weren't getting paid loads of money. It was, you know, 40 quid or something like that. It wasn't a career move. I never did this. I did this for a love of music, not for money.
You've actually run the label Spot On Records with Vern from Stretch and Vern. Have you got a plan for a new single? When's it out?
There's loads of singles, but I mean, we've run that label so slackly. You know, it's more of a hobby than it's more of a hobby than a business. You know, we put things out when we think something's worth putting out. So we don't have release schedules and things like that. We just kind of do. When something's worth putting out, it comes out. So you have to watch the space, really.
How do you decide what's worth going out?
I decide. I decide. No, I don't know. It just, you know, if something happens that's good, it comes out.
You just feel it.
Yeah.
What about DJing now? I mean, you do so many gigs. Do you find that one night just rolls into another?
1 year rolls into another. Okay, they all mould into one big Ibiza at the end. No, but I'm trying to cut down a bit. That's why I took the Cream residency, so I could concentrate on something a bit more special, actually. I think last year I played a hell of a lot of places, and I really enjoyed it. It was a good year, but there had to be something slightly different this year. That's why I took Cream.
Are you going to have a chance to go out to Ibiza this year?
I'm resident for Cream in Ibiza this year. I'm not for August. I'm out of June, July. I'll come back for the whole of August. I don't like August out there. And then I'm there September as well.
Why don't you like August?
Too many lads, I think.
Not enough birds.
No comment.
You're married anyway.
No comment on that one.
Please like, tag, share and subscribe.
Up for it!
Oi!